What's up, everybody? We alive, yet another day above soil. So it's about a few days, give or take, away from Thanksgiving, and my mom wanted me to make two desserts. Not one, two desserts. So I'm about to show y'all how to make an Oreo cheesecake. And then after that, I'm going to put out another video about how to make a honey bun pound cake. I wanted to do the honey bun pound cake last year, but some of the clips that I had weren't really that good. But the pound cake did come out very good, and they just ate it all up. See, I'm going to show y'all how to make those two things. But on the side of cooking, if y'all don't know and y'all just subscribed, I not only burn in the kitchen, I also bowl, and I also turn recycled material in art. You can go back to some of my earlier content to see some of that. But lately, my mom noticed me, and she said, "Drew, you keep taking the neighbors' newspapers, and you keep turning them into bowls. We already have a lot of bowls in the shop. We don't need any more bowls." So I said, okay, I'll stop making bowls. And then she keeps throwing out hints, talking about how I need to make Christmas ornaments. "Drew, why don't you start making Christmas ornaments? It's almost Black Friday, and it's almost Small Business Saturday, and you haven't made ornaments yet." And then my thought process is, well, why am I going to make something that's only going to be on our shelves for a month and a half, 2 months, and then after Christmas, people stop buying it, and then it's going to sit around? I finally caved, and I said, okay, fine. I'm going to start making Christmas ornaments. So this is what I came up with right here. These are stars that I've made out of rolled newspapers. I'm going to post this on Instagram, on my Instagram and stik.a.rizum's Instagram. And if I get at least 30 likes, or people are like, "Oh, I want that," I'll make more. I'm going to make little stars, and I'm also going to make spheres. Those spheres that are made out of rolled newspaper. But anyway, as I digress, if you and everyone else you know wants to make some cakes with me, y'all go right ahead. Get your spatula, get your cooking spray, get a spring pan, get all your ingredients together. Because once again, we is about to burn. All right, y'all. It's time to run by the ingredients that y'all gonna need for your Oreo cheesecake. But before we get started, I really must remind you to wash your hands. The food that we make within this kitchen is blessed. Therefore, you're gonna need to wash your hands. Okay, here's the ingredients that you're gonna need. You're only going to need 3 tablespoons of all-purpose or AP flour, unbleached. You're going to need 2 cups of white sugar. You're going to need 6 tablespoons or 5 tablespoons of melted butter. 6 eggs. You're going to need 8 ounces of sour cream. You'll need 30 Oreo cookies for the crumb and about 15 for the filling. As for some flavor, you're going to need some vanilla bean paste or vanilla extract, a touch of lemon extract. For your pan, you're going to need some Pam to make sure that it don't stick. For the crust and the filling, you're going to need 1/4 teaspoon of some salt. And what is a cheesecake without cream cheese? Now, I know some of y'all are going to say, "Drew, why aren't you using Philadelphia?" Look, Wegmans cream cheese hits the same way as Philadelphia. This was on sale. It does the same thing, and this cheesecake is gonna be bussin'. But anyway, these are the ingredients that you're gonna need for your cheesecake. And of course, you're gonna need a springform pan. I already put foil around the edges like this so that water doesn't go into the cheesecake while it's in the water bath. But there you have it. Let's get started. Before you even begin the crust, before I forget, I need to grease that pan. Alright, I already got my oven. It's preheating. It's going to be at 400 degrees. So while it's preheating, I'm going to start this crust. What I have is about 32, 33, 34, maybe 35 Oreo cookies. I even kept the filling inside. The reason why I'm keeping the filling is because there is sugar inside the filling. So that way I don't need to add sugar into the Oreo cookies. Now they're already sweet as it is. So first, let's see if this is on. Okay, I'm going to pulse these in a food processor. Now that I got the Oreo cookies in a nice crumb, I'm going to add 5 tablespoons of melted butter. And then on top of that, I'm going to add about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to blend it once again. We got this Oreo crumb ready. And as for the consistency, it should be slightly sticky because you want to form a wall. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our Oreo crumb in our greased up springform pan. And of course, don't forget to put foil around your springform pan so that you can put a water bath around it. And I'm going to tell you once again why water bath's important for a cheesecake. Since I got this measuring cup, this is one of the more rounder things that we have within the kitchen. Spread this crumb around like so, and we're going to form the bottom and form the wall for the cheesecake. Yep, just like this. And it's okay if the crumb doesn't go all the way up, but you need a good steady crumb at the base so that the cheesecake doesn't go through the crumb. Now that the crumb is nice and stuck on the bottom and on the side, we're going to bake this in our oven at 400 degrees for about 8 to 10 minutes. First step, 4 bricks of 8 ounces cream cheese. We're going to do 2 cups of white sugar. And now we're going to whip the sugar and the cream cheese together until it's nice and fluffy. Next, we're going to put 3 tablespoons of flour in the mix. Mix that in pretty good. A 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And don't forget to scrape them sides, y'all. You want this batter to be nice and incorporated. Now that we got that kind of stuff squared away, we're going to put eggs into the mixture. You're going to need 6 eggs at room temperature. It's okay to have 1 or 2 eggs plopped in. They're all going down. Just don't put all of them in at the same time. And make sure that the yolks bust. right. Eggs are in there. Next, I'm going to put 8 ounces of sour cream in there. This is 8 ounces. Gives that cheesecake a little bit of twang. 1 teaspoon of lemon extract. 1 tablespoon of either pure vanilla extract or vanilla bean paste. And once again, I'm not using imitation vanilla because imitation is not real. Okay? Cool. All right. Now, I got it. Incorporate all the ingredients are incorporated, minus the cookies, that is. Let's do a little bit of a drip check, shall we? If it ain't dripping like this, you need to mix it up some more. So we have put in the food processor some Oreos. This is going in the actual cheesecake. And we're going to chop up some Oreos. They don't need to be extra fine. Just going to chop them up like this. And put the Oreos right into our batter. With your spatula, we're just going to fold it in. Just like this. Fold it in. With your done crust and your batter, pour it right in. Yup. All of it goes right in. This is a 10-inch pan. Some people have 8 inches. I'm using this 10-inch pan, and once again, this pan is coming from a dear friend of mine who I knew from Oswego, a late friend of mine. I wish her and her family a very happy Thanksgiving. Every time I make a cheesecake in this pan, a small piece of her goes into each and every cheesecake that I make. Cheesecakes in the oven, and now we need to prepare the water bath. Water's gonna go right into the pan like this. Yep, just like that. And the water pan, the water bath is really important so that it creates steam for the cheesecake so that it doesn't dry. If there's cracks in the cheesecake, you done goofed because the cake is too dry. So the water bath is definitely important. We're gonna let this cook for about an hour 30, maybe an hour 20 minutes at 325 degrees. All right, y'all. It's time to take our Oreo cheesecake out the oven. I so wanna go. The cheesecake is done. When you take it out of the oven, remember to let it cool down and put it in your Frigidaire for about a day or 2. Yeah, I'm gonna say a day because y'all know y'all can't resist. There's a lot of things within our society that discriminate. Death, however, still doesn't discriminate. I want to thank y'all for watching my content. If this is your first, second, third, or whatever time, hit that subscribe button. It's right down below. 95% of y'all have not yet subscribed. Don't be a statistic. Be a member of the LDX family. We are still on the road to 500 subscribers, and we are almost there. Meet me there and become a member. I leave you all with much love, good spirits, and vibes. Until next time, I see y'all later. I'm out. Peace.